Hi, Satya. Hello.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, so let us continue with S3 from yesterday's session. We'll
Okay.
have 10 questions. We'll walk through them.
Mhm.
Uh, what is S3 and S3? What is an S3 bucket and how it is different
Simple
from an
storage
S3?
services.
Pardon?
Simple storage services.
No, I'm reading the questions. Just
Okay.
listen it. What I'm saying here. So, what is an S3 bucket and how is it different from S3 object? So, a bucket
Mhm.
is a container for storing objects in S3. We discussed that in the introduction session about S3. Bucket has
Mhm.
got different features. Those need to be followed also. And an object is the actual file data stored in bucket consisting of data, metadata, and a unique key. So each object, if you store in Word file
Mhm.
can have data. Data is nothing but document
Okay.
pages. So then it has got its
Okay.
metadata, which is created
Okay.
by AWS Cloud itself.
Data of the data.
Metadata. Metadata is a file characteristics like you are sharing or not sharing. What are the access permissions I discussed with you
Yeah,
about the
yeah.
object? All those will be there, and a
Mhm.
unique key, that object key will be there. Okay, then bucket
Mhm.
names must be globally unique across all accounts. Normally the bucket names are unique means in the entire AWS cloud has got different data centers, different
Yes, yes.
regions, different availability zones are there. Across availability zones, nobody should give duplicated name. That is the unique file name they are storing it. So if you are
Mhm.
giving file name, if it is not accepting means you don't need to get different opinion. It means that file name is used by somebody on the AWS account,
Yeah.
some other users. Like you are the user with free tier, the same way other users might have used it. So it means unique name need to be given there. Okay.
Mhm.
Then how do you secure data in S3? Using encryption.
Encryption.
AWS managed key service is there. Then AWS key management services are there. KMS services. We discussed that under
Yeah.
encryption. What are the features will be there where you will be learning while practicing. And
Okay.
SSE is customer provided keys also. Even customer can provide particular key values. Using
It's
that
like a
also you can
password, right?
encrypt the. It need not be password. Some key can be generated. That key can be given it. You will come to know later.
Okay. It's not
Okay.
like a password, no, sir.
It is not password. It is a key. Key can be generated with SHA key. It
Okay.
is called SHA SHA key. Okay.
Okay.
Then client side encryption will be there. Before uploading, client also can give encryption password. There
Mm.
you need to give encryption password. Let us say now Word file is there. Word file
Mm.
you can save it with password also.
Mm.
Are you aware of that?
No.
If you go to Word file, save as option is there. In the below options will be there. From the options, you click it, then it will show the password also. That is there in Word features with
Okay.
password option
MS
also.
word, sir.
Yeah. So you
Okay.
can check later, not now.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah. Yes, sir.
So then client-side encryption is the same thing. Before uploading, you can encrypt the key values, all those things. Then while
Mm.
saving, you can give the password also. Then what are the
Mm.
access controls? We need to use IAM policies to give the access to particular groups. So what are the groups here? You can create groups for that particular bucket wise, object wise access also, and CRR also, cross region replication. If you create it, then you can create that kind of IAM policies to share under cross region replication feature. Okay.
Yeah.
Then bucket policies will have JSON based rules. I told you
Yes. Yes.
JSON access is there. Through that, you can modify the policies also.
Mm.
Okay. Then
Yeah.
S3 access control list, ACLs I discussed with you. Then block public access settings. You can create as public object or private object using the
Access
permissions.
control.
permissions options in the S3. Okay.
Okay.
Then what is S3 versioning? Why it is useful? Versioning keeps multiple variants of an object in the same bucket. Let us say I told you Word file can be updated daily 3-4 times. But you are not saving them into different versions here. You're saving in the same file. But if you want to save it, what happens? Physically, you need to save in different file names. Version 1, version 2, version 3, like that. But instead
Okay.
of creating like that files in bucket, what happens? It has version control. Bucket has got version control. Object has got version control. What is the difference between bucket version control and object version control is bucket versions are number of files can be upgraded either with different versions of the files, objects, or you can keep on adding. For each addition also you can create one version. All those
Okay.
versions can be pulled back on particular day. I want to see what were the files uploaded. Like that, you can see the history also. From
This
the
is
history, you
bucket
can access
version.
bucket wise. Bucket is
Okay.
nothing but a folder I discussed with you.
Right,
Okay.
right.
Now object has got its own updates. When you are updating it, another copy of the object, it will create the version control. While creating the object itself, you need to declare object versioning is possible. That need to be declared it. While creating the bucket also, you can make it versioning also. You have to choose these options for both these bucket and also objects. Then only it allows you to create the versions.
Okay.
Okay. Then benefits is protects against accidental deletions, overrides. Why you need to create multiple files
So
in
one doubt,
physically
sir.
also? Yeah.
Versioning multiple variants of an object in the same bucket. Will it be like having the same name or any variation of the name?
Same name only. Physically, it will be the same name, but it will show the versions. We version 1, 2, 3,
Okay,
like
okay,
that.
okay. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Okay, understood.
So what are, yeah, you got it cleared, all the things so
Yes, sir.
far?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, so benefits are what? Protects against accidental deletions, overrides, that is one. Allows recovery of previous versions. Let us say
Mm-hmm.
now you lost one version, you want to pull older versions or you want to see older versions. Now let us say there is a banking daily balance sheet.
Mm-hmm.
In the balance sheets, morning one sheet, afternoon one sheet, evening one sheet with IST, Indian Standard Time. Then if it goes to another country, let us take, it has gone to US. You take Citibank example. Citibank has got in different countries. Now in US, they might have saved 3 more versions, the same file
Okay.
by updating that data. Now, Indian version, if you want to pull it, you need to see what time version you need it. You need to decide it. Then you can pull that version. This is one best example for balance sheets across globe. 24 hours balance sheet need to be seen it.
Okay. This can be pulled by the time discussed. So,
Because version is saved, the file is saved with timestamp, right?
okay, right.
In that time, that version will be there. So
Okay.
allow recovery of previous versions, supports retention policies. It means retention is what? You can log the object without having access to anybody or particular group of the people within the
Mm,
access permissions given for the bucket. Now bucket of
okay.
actions are given, access permissions are given to 3 groups. Within 3 groups, you can log the object for one group. You can also choose that. It means object level locks will be there, bucket level locks also will be there,
Mm,
right? So what are
yeah.
S3 storage classes and when you should use it? So here S3 storage classes are S3 standard is there, frequently accessed data with low latency. It means immediately if you want access, you can create a standard object in the beginning. Then that will be available always. Then later on, S3 intelligent tiering, I discussed with you.
Okay. Okay.
You can create intelligent tiering on need basis. You can create the access patterns. What is the frequency of the access? You can access that particular object. Let us say weekly, some days are there. In a
Mm-hmm.
bank, they can create policy. Weekly, particular days, you can access this object. Yes, that is possible with intelligent tiering. Then
Okay.
standard IA is infrequent access. Infrequent access is you can access not regularly, particular duration. Okay, particular duration. I told you, you can create the object, move the object to access up to particular period. Then it will be accessible. Then later on, one zone infrequent access is no critical infrequent data. So it means single zone can be created in the under particular availability zone. That object will be available only in that zone.
Okay.
Who has got the access to that particular zone. Okay.
Okay.
Like Virginia, people, Virginia zone access can be given it to this object. Then it is going to be accessed by the people who have access to Virginia zone,
Mm.
right? Then Glacier instant retrieval, achieve data needing millisecond access. So instant retrieval can be possible from the cold storage also. Glacier is nothing but a kind of cold storage. You can move it into on demand basis access.
Mm.
So achieved needing millisecond access means within milliseconds you can access it. Glacier access can be given it. Then Glacier flexible retrieval, long-term backups, retrieval in minutes or hours. It can be stored in the cold storage with backup. That file can be accessed on the request basis. Okay.
Okay.
Then Glacier deep archive is lowest cost. So cost can be lowest, but 12 hours you need to give notice to AWS. In 12 hours, after 12 hours, it will be given access. It means it is all costing basis. They have created all these categories, storage classes categories. That's all simple. Because if you use
Okay.
always frequent access, it is going to be costed. That cost reduction, you need to see whether it is required to access always or particular duration or particular access permissions or
Sir,
in
can you
cold storage.
once again tell me about Glacier in access?
Can you read them?
Uh, S3 Glacier instant retrieval.
Yeah, read one line by line and where you did not understand, I want to ask.
Now, I want to know uh, what is the description for S3 Glacier instant retrieval?
Instant
Access
is what?
data.
Instant is what? Whenever you want it, you can access it. That is the meaning, right?
Okay.
So
Right, right.
instant retrieval means,
Immediate access.
yeah, whenever you need it, you can access it in Glacier. Glacier is a separate service within S3.
Okay. Glacier,
Like if you,
it's like an ice thing, right, sir? Right, sir?
yeah, it is a kind of cold storage. They keep them in the like go down. I told you example. In the backend they'll store them, but in the backend storage in which is called service as Glacier, it has got
Okay.
three categories.
Okay. See categories.
You read them.
Glacier instant retrieval, glacier flexible retrieval, glacier deep archive. Correct, no, sir?
Did you get them?
Yeah, uh, yeah, I kind of understand.
Okay. Now is there any doubt about this question?
Deep archive,
Answer.
sir.
Huh?
Glacier deep archive. How
Deer Park archive
it
is
work?
it is stored in the backend, which is not retrievable except in demand request.
Mm-hmm.
In demand request means you have to give the request. Then they'll release after 12 hours.
Okay. So if I want to access it, they will give me access after 12 hours.
Yes. You think like cold storage is there
Yeah,
in
in that
Bangalore. Okay.
the.
Now in cold storage, what happens? Think that is the Glacier service.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Now, whenever you want to access it, they'll say give a separate room. They will give a lock to you.
Mm-hmm.
Key they will be given. Okay. Then you will go directly and go to the cold storage and access that items and bring it to into store.
Mm.
Okay. Like
Yeah.
that. Then flexible retrieval is you can have separate store there, separate room. In that they'll have long-term backups. You are keeping it long-term. Uh, things are
Ex-
kept it.
ex-
Okay, you
Examples.
take medicines you take it. Medicines cold storage, they store it. Hospitals.
Okay. Okay.
These three categories can be applied it, right? Now,
Yeah.
if they want to store corona medicines, it is not required now. Corona is not there now in the world, right?
Okay.
They can keep it into deep archival.
Okay.
That is the category here. Deep archival is. Then now on need basis they will access it. How many cases will come in for corona cases nowadays? 0.001% is there, right?
Yeah.
Very
Yeah.
rarely there, right? So in such cases, when they get that, they'll give the request, which is going to be accessed after 12 hours.
Mm.
That is the category. Okay, you got it with this
Yeah. Yes,
example.
sir. I got it.
Okay, now, can you read this question 5?
How does S3's life cycle management work?
Now you read it. Yesterday I explained you about the topics. I want you to understand. Tell me, what did you understand?
Yeah. Actually, what I understand is how the storage is managed.
No, I want you to read the sentences, then explain your
Yeah.
understanding,
Okay.
then I will correct it.
Automatically transitions objects between the storage classes or deletes them because they're based on rules. Examples: lifecycle rule. Move files to S3 standard instant uh, okay access after 30 days. Transition to Glacier after 90 days. Permanently delete after 365 days.
You know about life cycle management process
Yeah,
we discussed in.
managing the object data that is stored in
Yes,
the
yes,
S3.
yes,
How it
yes.
is managed over time.
Yes, yes. So initially, any files will be there for 30 days. If you want to
Okay.
extend it, you can extend it. But here, you can move it into Glacier after 90 days. Eligibility to move into Glacier is 90 days.
Okay.
Okay. Then permanently delete after 365 days. It will be deleted. File will be deleted. Okay.
If
These
you
are the
want, we
standards.
can give permission to it and we can keep it.
Yes, yes, yes. There
Okay,
are
sir.
categories, right? In
Yes.
S3 Glacier, those categories you can use it like
Yeah,
cold
yeah.
storage. Okay. Now read this 6 also. CRR.
What is S3 cross-region replication? I read this. You taught me this yesterday, sir.
Mm,
Yeah, automatically copies objects from a source bucket to a destination bucket in another AWS region.
mm.
Use cases, compliance requirements, data redundancy, lower latency for global users, disaster recovery, requires versioning to be enabled.
What is
So
the
what I
example I gave it to you here for CRR?
uh, I think you gave me banking example.
Banking example, which one?
Yeah,
Daily,
you told me
daily, daily
if
balance sheets.
Citibank is, for example, Citibank is having statements for today
Mm,
um, in Mumbai
uh,
for my account.
mm,
It will also be stored in some other AWS region, like for example, US, no, Virginia.
mm,
It will be having the same replica in the US region also. In case
mm.
my account detail statement is deleted or gets crashed or just gets disaster, it can be retrieved in the bucket from US region.
Okay.
That's correct, no, sir?
Yeah, yeah. So if there are different versions, you can keep them in different versions also. You can keep different buckets, different objects within the buckets. all those can be shared to different region people or availability zone people also under CRR, cross-region replications. So if they are in the same department, what happens? The department people can access from other countries also. That kind of features can be implemented it
Right.
with this data files. Okay.
Lower latency and
Yeah, access
lack
lower
of.
latency is accessing is faster
Mhm.
with CRR. Okay. Now, in general, if you want to share files, what you are going to do? You are using Google Drives. Instead of that, you can share it through cross-region replication process.
Okay. How does this happen in the current market, sir?
Current market, if they don't have cloud, they might use some network folders, right? They are on the same network means they use network.
Can you give me an example of a company that works like this?
Company example cannot be revealed it. Example, you take any company, any bank, they will
Mhm.
have global network, right? The
Okay.
laptops are
Right.
connected
Okay.
in the network.
Mhm.
So in the network, there will be a shared folder. Shared folder can be used to store the files
Mm.
physically. Now you assume that you are in office, not at home. Your desktop is connected to the network. By opening
Mm.
the Explorer, you will be able to see the network folders.
Mm.
Those folders can be used by different people to access the files. The same way they are setting up the cross-region replication like a common shared network folder for different groups.
Mm.
Got it?
Yes, required versioning to be enabled.
I think you did not study this part before coming to the session.
Yes, sir. I
That is the
didn't
reason.
didn't do it, sir.
Uh,
I studied
Yeah,
only till the what do you call?
topic S3 topic.
I just studied a little bit about ST topic. I didn't study fully.
So you have to come with preparation before coming to the session. Okay.
Yeah.
Mm. Then seventh question. Can you read and understand it?
Yeah. How can you optimize ST performance? Answer for high request rates. Use random prefix names. Example folder one slash file one folder two slash file two to avoid partition throttling. For large files, use multi-part uploads, parallel uploads for files greater than 100 MB. For faster transfers, enable S3 transfer acceleration uses CloudFront edge locations.
So what did you understand?
Uh, uh, to have data sharing for high request rates, we can have a readable file name.
Okay. Now you take example of Explorer. In the
Yeah,
Explorer, you created a folder
yeah,
for this coaching, job coaching.
okay.
Now in that folder, you
Mm-hmm.
created videos.
Mm-hmm.
We have two categories of videos. One is we
Mm.
have daily sessions videos. We're
Okay.
making videos, right? Daily sessions.
Yes, yes, yes.
Then you have a mock interviews videos. You are
Okay.
creating two folders in that videos main folder.
Mm.
It means job coaching, videos, okay, then sessions. Another thing is job coaching, videos. Another folder is for mock interviews.
Okay.
That's where they are suggesting it. You have to create in the bucket in the structured way to access faster
Ah, right,
those
right.
files. Okay,
Okay.
then large files, if you have gigabytes or terabytes files, you can upload it into different parts. While uploading, you need to create under partitioning, upload
Mm.
partitioning. So I have discussed with you. Now you have seen a lot of training institutes, what they do, they create 8 hours training sessions in YouTube. How they can be
Mm.
uploaded into YouTube? YouTube has got different mechanism. algorithm to
mm,
store as a single file. But in
mm.
S3, what happens? You can give the file can be splitted into different parts under multi parts partitioning. Then once it is uploaded, it is going to combine into single file.
Okay.
Then large files you can download in the same sequence.
Mm.
Okay. And for
Yes, sir.
faster transfers, enable S3 transfer acceleration. Use CloudFront edge locations. I discussed with you
Yeah,
for
edge
network.
location is caching.
Yes, yes. Edge locations can be created in under till availability zones. Through the availability zone, directly it can go to the endpoint. Endpoint is that particular. Let us say Mumbai one edge location can be created, and another one Virginia can be created. If you create a bucket, different buckets can be mapped to that particular edge locations. Then access will be easy in that. Now let us say Mumbai people wanted to access faster means you can create nearer location is Mumbai only. You should not create Virginia location for their
Okay.
regular usage. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Regular usage is office work, not for sharing purpose. Okay.
Okay.
You got it? See what.
Can you just repeat the same thing you said, sir, again?
Okay, you are working in a bank. Assume that. In bank,
Okay.
what happens? They will have regular usage files within the office,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Right. Right. Right.
Now, what is their availability zone?
Mumbai.
Mumbai. They need to create in their zone only, availability zone only, not other
Okay.
zone, right?
Okay.
Because
Okay.
then they'll be able to access very fast because they are nearer to that zone operating from there.
Okay.
But US people, if they want to access it, it takes longer time to access it. It is just like network files. You are having the servers in US,
Mm.
UK, Singapore, Mumbai.
Mm.
Now, which server is faster to you access?
Mumbai.
Mumbai. Let us say your Gmail ID is created when you worked in US, Now, accessing that Gmail ID is faster or slower when you are sitting in Mumbai?
Faster.
How it is
Sorry.
faster? You are sitting in Mumbai, your email was created when you are in Virginia.
Okay.
That server is hosted in
Yeah, the server is
Virginia.
fast.
Yeah, then it will become slow, right? Accessing that.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
See,
Yeah.
now your email is created in Bangalore. Now Gmail is created in Bangalore. Now you are traveling to different country, which is far
Mm.
away from India. Let us take Canada or Mexico or North American region countries, US
Mm.
or somewhere. Then from there, if you are accessing what happens, it takes some time to access the emails.
Right.
That is same way they are creating the edge locations, which is nearer to the users.
Mm.
Okay.
Okay.
See, you have to read the material, and after having all these question answer sessions, you need to watch the video also number of times. Then you will remember this is new
Okay.
technology which you are not aware of that. So you have to repeat it, listening, reading, all these things.
Mm.
Now, eighth question.
Yes, the video I went through yesterday, but I was not able to understand properly. That's why I thought let me listen to you. I
No, that is fine. Now you have a facts questions, frequently asked questions, 10
Okay.
questions here.
Okay. That's right.
This video also you can walk through later.
Mm.
Both videos you walk through and walk through the
Okay.
document.
Hmm.
Okay, because these
Right.
are new terminologies for you. You never worked on these areas. You never attended any trainings also,
Right.
right?
Hmm.
So you go through. Now you go through question number 8. Tell me where
What
did
is
you not?
S3 select and how does it help? Answer allows querying only a subset of data from an object instead of downloading the whole file. Supports CSV, JSON, and Parquet formats. Example, retrieve only specific columns from a large CSV file.
Now assume that you have some files,
Okay.
data files. Okay. Uh, Now you can while creating itself, the objects can be splitted into different parts, large
Mm.
objects. Now you want to take part one, you can give the access, give in the search option within the window and
Mm-hmm.
search for that particular file, part one.
Okay.
Then it will show there, then you can download that.
Mm.
Now let us say you have huge data. That
Okay.
data has got 1 million records. It is there in the Excel sheet. Now you have splitted that into lakhs records, 1 lakh, 1 or 2 lakh, 3 lakh, like that. First 1 lakh, second 1 lakh, third 1 lakh, like that, up to 1 million records.
Mm-hmm.
10 records, 10 parts you have made it. Now, if you want to access that file name, if you know, you can access by giving in the search option in the Windows Explorer. The same way here also that option is there. You can create particular data files in different parts and that part can be accessed. It is a simple thing actually. Let
Okay.
us say you want to access.
Can you tell an example, sir? I understood.
Yeah, you tell. What do you
Let's
want?
say
What did you understand?
we have an Excel sheet
Hmm.
with a lot of data, a lot of sheets.
Hmm.
It will get um, if I need to retrieve it, I will retrieve it by parts of it, like say sheet one, sheet two, sheet three, like that. I will be able to access it.
Yes, that is correct. But accessing file name wise also you can create it. You can create by part wise also. But while creating the S3 object, you can declare it. I want access in future part by part file.
Mhm.
Then that option will be available. It is going to park that. This is very advanced feature. Basically, we don't use it. Only database administrators or system administrators are going to use it, this option.
The CSV full form is what, sir?
CSV is Excel file, right? You can save your Excel data into test format. Test format will have comma separated files. You can do one thing. You create employee data. You have created already, I think, in the first few sessions in DeepSeek. I want employee data. It is created, right? With comma separation, all those things.
Yeah, yeah. Mm.
That is called CSV file, right? The data
No,
can
sir,
be formatted into
I'm
CSV
confused.
format, JSON format, Parquet formats. There are different data type formats. Those can be pulled into Excel also. It can be pulled into database also by mentioning the formats, what format you are using to pull the data, right? So this is advanced feature in S3 where if you have millions of the records, then you can retrieve the data according to that. Okay. Now in
Okay.
Excel also you have the same feature. If you have 1 million records in one Excel sheet, if you want to retrieve particular group of the data, you're going to
Mm.
type that particular department. Then all
Yeah.
the department data is going to be appeared on top.
Mm-hmm.
If you have worked in depth in the Excel.
Okay.
Okay.
I have
So
still knowledge, sir.
then the same feature is implemented here. Okay. Then how do you monitor S3 usage and access? What is monitoring? We discussed it in the yesterday's
Sir,
session.
1 minute, sir. 1 minute, sir. What is the full form for JSON?
Jason,
JavaScript?
you read it right in the beginning, right?
Uh,
Acronyms. You
I don't
type
think so.
you
I
no, no,
saw the.
you type in DeepSeek, you have the access right now.
Okay, I'll do
Instead
it
of me
later.
saying, you start doing the practice like that. What is the acronym for JSON? Can you type right now?
Mm.
I want you to practice with AI prompt engineering. Instead of me telling,
JavaScript object notation.
no, no, no. You ask what is the full form for JSON? What is the acronym for JSON? JSON. Write that
Yes, sir, that's
prompt.
what it's asking. They're saying.
Huh?
That's what it's saying, sir.
What it says.
JavaScript object notation.
JavaScript object notation. J for Java, S for script, O for object, N for notation. Then type CSV also. What is CSV acronym?
Comma separated values.
Yes, I told you data will be in the comma separated values, right?
Okay.
Now you
Okay.
write a prompt in DeepSeek.
Hmm.
Uh, Listen that.
Okay.
Create 10 employee records for CSV file. Create 10 employee records for CSV format. Did you get the data?
Getting seven. Yes, I got, sir.
Can you read the data? One line.
ID metadata that is written is ID, name, age, department, position, salary, join date,
Ah,
email, is
how they
active,
are separated?
comma,
Each column. How they are separated?
separated by column, comma.
Comma. That's why it's called comma separated. V stands for what?
Uh, V stands for,
Value, right? Comma separated
yeah,
values, you read it, right?
comma separated
Ah,
values. Yeah.
yes, the same thing. So
Yes.
whatever doubt you are getting, immediately you need to create a prompt on DeepSeek and note down that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You don't need to wait for me till tomorrow or next session occurs because you have on fingertips the prompt engineering
Okay.
tools. LLM
Okay.
tools also. So you
Okay.
you also will learn practicing with DeepSeek or any other LLM tools, and you can do that, right?
Uh, okay.
Okay. Is it clear now? S3 select.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Next, read 9. Question number 9.
How do you monitor S3 usage and access?
No.
Answer: S3 storage lens provides organization by wide storage analytics. AWS Cloud Trail logs API calls for auditing. S3 servers access logs. Tracks requests made to a bucket. CloudWatch metrics monitors bucket size, request counts, and etc.
Okay. What is first S3 storage lens? What did you understand?
Um, it's some sort of a um, uh, vigilant tool
Monitoring
that
tool.
yeah,
Basically,
monitoring tool that
uh,
provides
sto
organization-wide storage analytics.
let us say one organization is there, corporate account for AWS. Then you can use storage analytics. Then it will create the kind of graphs or dashboards.
Okay,
Okay. Which department has got S3 files? How many folders are there? I mean, buckets. Then what is the
okay,
storage size? All those things. Then AWS Cloud Trial is logs API calls for auditing. What is API? Application Programming Interface. You can type that also in DeepSeek. What is API also? Okay. Later you can type it. Okay.
okay, fine.
Whatever doubts you are getting, immediately you need to work with DeepSeek or any other tool. Your answers will be given there and try to understand with that. And you can also ask example. See, learning is very easy nowadays. You should not follow traditional method of learning. You should follow LLM way learning. because everything is on fingertips. You want to work on mobile, you can use Copilot app. If you want to work with browser, DeepSeek is there, ChatGPT is there, you have Pen is there. So many tools are there. You type your questions. Only thing is
Okay.
you need to be having capability of converting your doubts into questions. Then
Mm.
you will become prompt expert also, writing prompts. So
Right.
daily, if you write 4 or 5 questions, after 1 month, you will become prompt engineering expert also. How to get answers from these tools, right?
Mm.
Then
Mm.
cloud trail is whatever you are interacting with buckets, all the
Mm.
interactions will be stored in the log files. If you are
Okay.
enabling into cloud trail that bucket, then that is going to be pulled for auditing purpose under monitoring. So that auditing files are nothing but what all the
Recorded files.
operations happened with S3 service in particular department.
Okay.
Then S3 server access logs are tracks request made to a bucket. Now,
Mm.
if somebody want to access the bucket, yes, they have the access given, and through that they are going to access, they are going to update the versions of the objects. They are going to add the object, delete the object, all these things. All those are going to store in the S3 server access logs.
Mm.
Now assume that you're working with your desktop. Desktop has got log files from Windows. It is made by admin. Then
Mm.
admin wanted to see what all the work you have done today. They can open the log files and check it in
Okay.
Office.
Right.
In Office.
Mm.
That is the example. Okay. Then
Yes.
CloudWatch metrics monitors bucket size, request counts. What is bucket size? How much size
Bucket
it is
size is
occupied
storage.
in NG?
The storage
Yeah,
size of a
storage
bucket.
size. Yes, yes. So request counts, how many objects are there, how many versions are there, all those will be there.
Mm-hmm.
CloudWatch metrics. Okay. These all
Mm.
coming under monitoring of S3 activity.
You say that.
Right? Monitor is there for every service. EC2 monitoring also will be possible through
Mm-hmm.
CloudWatch. Here, S3 monitor is separate. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
Now, what is S3 object lock and when it is used? What did you understand? I discussed with you about the lock few minutes ago.
Uh, we can select. We can
You can
select
lock the file,
objects.
right? You can lock
Yeah, we can
object
lock
level
the files
locking.
whichever we don't want. Sorry, whichever we want to lock, whichever we want to
Mm,
uh, um, uh, secure. We
mm.
can lock those files.
Yes.
Yeah, with access permission.
Yeah.
Uh,
Now, what is the purpose? It is given in the answers. Can you read and explain me your understanding?
yeah, prevents objects from being deleted or modified or a fixed time period. Two modes: governance mode, compliance mode. Governance mode: only users will with special permissions can override. Compliance mode: no one can override, even root user. Use cases: regulatory compliance, SEC, FINRA, legal holds. That prevents objects from being deleted or modified for a fixed period. So it's a highly secure data.
Yeah, for securing data, you are using the
Yeah,
S3 object locking. There
yeah.
are categories. Modes are there. Governance mode is there. Only
Governance mode
users
and
with
compliance.
special permission can override. Now let us say S3 has got different roles. Admins are there, and you can create user groups also. So particular user group has got admin roles on S3. Then they can have complete overriding on these object locking also.
Hmm.
Okay, then
Yes, yes.
compliance mode is no one can override it, even root user. Compliance mode
Yeah.
is,
Once it's
the,
created, it's gonna be logged.
yes, yes, as per regulatory compliance policies. What is regulatory compliance? Did you understand anything?
Regulatory compliance.
Now you take
Yeah,
healthcare.
I think I understood it like um, who is allowed. access to use.
No. If you want to run a business in any domain, business domain like banking, financial, healthcare, there are some regulatory compliance programs need to be followed. Those are the standards to operate the business.
Okay.
Healthcare, if you take it, hospitals need to follow HIPAA policies. That is, HIPAA is called Healthcare Governance Regulatory Body.
Okay.
You can type later, note down and type it and learn. Now, SEC is the financial areas compliance program. Then they need to follow financial institutions or something. There are different programs are there worldwide. You can't run the business as you like it. If one company is following that regulatory compliances, then only they are going to enroll into the stock exchanges.
Hmm.
That is the policy they made, stock exchanges. Okay. So these are all legal related activities.
Okay.
Okay. So now
Hmm.
10 questions are completed. You have any
Hmm.
doubts in these 10 questions?
1 minute, sir. Let me check.
If you have doubts, what I would say, first go
Hmm.
through introduction discussion about S3, then you go through the documentation, or first you go through the documentation, all these things, then walk through the videos and understand it one more time since it is a new topic for you, right?
Hmm.
All right. And if
Yes.
you get any questions further, you have a DeepSeek to write the prompt. You keep practicing DeepSeek by writing questions. Because now in first attempt, you might have not understood some of the acronyms or some of the policies like governance. What is
Hmm.
called governance? Example, you don't know that. You type there, try to understand from there. Because everything cannot be explained in the training.
Hmm.
You need to be self-motivated to learn from DeepSeek or some other tools also. I'll stop the recording. Okay.
Okay, sir.